This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Friday. The final gun will sound tomorrow, signaling the last lap in the elections for the B3As. Mike Sands will go up against his former treasurer, Rosemary Carey, for the president's chair. Even though Carey supported him in the past, she's now questioning his leadership skills. Sands said he's not worried at all.
We have done our groundwork. We've been working, as a matter of fact, we've been working for the past 3 years doing the work. And so we're not overly concerned about those persons who have just come along to determine that they want to be a part of the B3As. We're looking at our dedicated and committed group of persons that have formed the one B3As for stronger and better B3As. So we are very confident going into elections over the next several hours.
There seems to be a confusion on eligible voters in the Bahamas Baseball Federation. As a result, newly elected President Ted Sweeting said new measurements will be in place to ensure that everyone is on the same playing field ahead of the next annual general meeting and elections.
During the AGM, the membership became very aware of some things that were happening, where you have a lot of leagues that are become defunct over a period of time, and then they only want to become active again when it's time for elections. What we're going to do is they've mandated the new executive committee to go out to set up a committee that will then present a paper to the executives and then to the membership, which is the criteria want to be a member of the federation and what are the requirements to be a league. So once that document is completed, we will then present that to the membership to be voted upon, and then it will become our legal document. And any of the membership right now who are usually defunct or not active will then become affiliate members, which means that they are part of the federation. They can come to meetings, but they cannot vote.
The Bombardier operators and the Career Builders Cheetahs will get things started in the New Providence Women's Basketball Association. The league will tip off tomorrow over at the Donald Davis Gym. Some 5 teams are competing for this year's crown.
This year, the competition will be very exciting again. As you know, basically the national team was made up of most of the ladies from New Providence, persons who would have come from the league, and basically those same ladies along with others will be competing against this year. So I expect to see a high level of competition.
The Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium is considered the jewel of the Bahamas and a gem in the Caribbean. The 15,000-seat stadium, which is named after the late Thomas A. Robinson, a track and field standout. 2 major international track and field events have been held there, as well as soccer, American football, and a number of concerts. These events are just the beginning of greater things to come.
When we initially got our stadium, we knew that we had additional work to do it. We're actually talking to collegiate Division I teams, whether it's soccer, football, volleyball, lacrosse. In order for us, part of the conversation that we need to have with them is, one, what product do you have to sell? And fortunately for us, with the World Relays in the last few years, we've been able to make giant steps toward infrastructure, athletes facilities, training facilities, and just overall preparation. Even the management of the stadium.
This week's Flashback Friday, we take a closer look at former volleyball national team standout and Sports Hall of Famer Margaret Aubrey.
Do you miss the game?
Oh, I do miss it tremendously, but I get joy in watching good volleyball.
Do you think more persons like yourself who benefited from the game need to go back into these school systems and just give back, give a helping hand?
I think that would be a tremendous help, but also I would call on the local organizations to get some of the phys ed teachers involved. I was here watching some of the high school nationals yesterday. While we have a lot of the guys who are able to jump up there and pound the ball, their skill in passing the ball, serving, and some setting, and just the fundamentals of the game, is not there. But we need persons to give back, and we also need the school system along with the federation and the associations to work together.
I noticed you used to give back. I think you used to coach or help coach Queen's College. You still doing that?
I'm still at Queen's College. I've been there since 2003 coaching. Actually, I coached my son Byron there, and he graduated in 2006. But I'm still up there. I'm still coaching. We won 2 championships last year. senior boys and junior boys.
Margaret, when you look at volleyball today compared to your days, has the game changed for the betterment, or have you seen the decline in talent?
The game has changed. The game is a whole lot quicker. We have the talent. If you're talking about volleyball here in the Bahamas, we do have the talent, but I think we've had a breakdown in the training of our female national team. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if it's the talent coming out and being dedicated and determined to really do something in volleyball. We've seen it in our male team. I think they got together with their coaches and they were able to excel.
What do we need to do moving forward to get our ladies national team program? Our men are holding their own, no doubt, but the ladies.
I think we need a different coach. I don't think Jomo has had the time to put into coaching that I think it's needed. We have the talent. We have people, even our older players, like a Kelsey Johnson, like Christelle Rowe, who are still able to contribute, I feel. And we have a world of talent in our younger players, those who are now in college, those who have just graduated. And I think it can be done, but I think we need to start earlier with our program when we know we have a tournament coming up, not just to start practice, say, in March for a July tournament. Other countries train year-round. We need to do the same.
That's all the time we have for sports on this Friday. I'm Kelsey Johnson.